How's it going, guys? Welcome back to week 4 of the CGT. Going up against Jack this week, Gray, whatever you want to call him. Not starting off so hot. We're 0-3 right now, but we're tied with Frothless, so you know, as long as he's not doing better than me, I can live with that. Kind of need to start making a push here if I want to make it into playoffs. Got to start being on my A game, building my best teams, you know. Just everything with that. Just get right on into the team. So, look at his team. First thing I thought was I gotta bring Bandit Metal. Like, he has a couple, like, he has 4 steel resists, but like, of all of his 4 steel resists, only Extra Drill is the only thing that can take 2 Bandit double iron bashes, and like, it needs to be leftovers too to take 2. So like, it's crazy good here. Like how strong. Like even max defense Buzzwole gets to a goad by Bandit double iron bash. So max attack, max HP. It doesn't have a Dynamax level. It's weird. And then I have just I'm bringing Trick Room with Slow King again because like I need to bring Trick Room from Elmodo to like actually sweep here, but I didn't want to try to underspeed Corsola because I think there's a good chance he like goes min-speed Corsola, because like if he brings his own Trick Room or if he expects me to bring Trick Room, I could see it being min-speed, and then like it can just, I can double Iron Bash it, but then the next turn, like if it switches in, it will be slower than me in Trick Room, which then it is actually faster, so it can just strength stab me and get all its HP back. So we'll see what happens if that scenario ever comes along. But yeah, double iron bash, it's really all I need. It's probably the only thing I'm gonna click. But could click, like could end up clicking like Earthquake, Thunder Punch. Like if I'm in on like Torn and I'm predicting Tentacruel to come in, I could go for Thunder Punch instead of double iron bash if I think Tentacruel is Helmet, just so I don't take as much damage with double iron bash. And then Dark Slayer just hit Corsola a little bit harder. Or I'm pretty sure double iron bash hits it harder, but like if I, for whatever reason, I get curse bodied, knocked off, curse bodied, or like if I just don't want to waste double iron bash PP, then sure. So yeah, next Slow King, lefties, max Spadef, this is the Torn switch in. Also helps with Cinderace, Reuniclus, Tentacruel, Corsola, not Eggy, but Togetic, I guess. And then just Trick Room, Teleport, Scald, Ice Beam. Pretty generic set. Ice Beam hits Torrent. Scald is good against pretty much his entire team, minus Reuniclus and Tentacruel. I guess I probably want to Scald, bring Corsola. I want to poison that thing, but they would bring Toxic. We'll see. Yeah, it's just there. Set up Trick Room, teleport out into Metal. That's all it's here for. Then maybe Wall Tornadoes if it starts deciding it wants to set up nasty plots on me. He doesn't have Dark Pulse. Next up, Kyurem. Boots Kyurem. He has a lot of hazards. Well, not a lot, but he has Tyranitar and Excadrill, which is enough. Like, one of those 2 is coming setting up rocks. I guess Corsola could too, but I don't think you can afford rocks on a set if it comes. Max special attack, enough speed, outspeed Excadrill. Excadrill's 302. Does that have speeds at level 50? Extra was 302, whatever. I did 50 calcs, so whatever. And then a bit of HP. Then Sub Roost, Ice Beam, Earth Power. I just think Sub is nice because, like if I get Tyranitar low, then I can set up a Sub on like a switch in for it. So that way when Extra comes in and outspeeds me, I like have a Sub up. Same with Torn, same with Cinderace, same with Thundurus. Like just all those things being faster than me and having a sub where I can pretty much OHKO them back is really nice. Then I went Ice Beam over Freeze Dry just because I think Earth Power hits Tentacruel pretty hard, and like I learned last week that Freeze Dry sucks when, you know, you're just, if you're using that over Ice Beam when you really have no need to, like, yeah, it just sucks. So, and then Earth Power also like hits Tentacruel, hits a lot of his team super effectively, hits Tyranitar, so yeah, just that. I kind of expect Spadef Tyranitar to come for this thing. I could have run Body Press, but I switched into Tyranitar pretty well, so I'm not too worried about that thing. Next up, Como, just leftovers, max defense. Really good for Extra, really good for Cinderace, really good for Buzzwole, really good for Tyranitar. I guess not good for Stoutland because it'll probably have Play Rough, but yeah, and then Bulletproof makes it especially good for Cinderace because it blocks Pyro Ball, which is really cool. I'm sure you guys know that already, but yeah. So Stealth Rock, I've noticed in at least his first 2 matches, he's only run Boots once. With like, look at his team, like Torn, Cinderace, like Thundurus, and he's only brought Boots once. Like, I don't know if he's like in the no Boots philosophy, but you know, if he decides to not bring Boots again, and he doesn't really have, and he doesn't like bring hazard removal, because like I have a lot of hazards, yeah, but the stuff that I could bring that has hazards isn't good against his team. Like the 6 I brought were really the only 6 I thought were viable besides type null. So I think there's a decent chance, you know, he doesn't bring hazard removal, or he brings it on like extra drill, but as a way to set up speed, not a way to set up hazard removal. Protect, that just gives me more leftovers recovery, or at least stalls out sand. Yeah, that's pretty much just for more leftovers recovery. Toxic, I couldn't really think of another move. Like I was originally like Flamethrower or Sphere, but I figured, you know, Tentacruel just walled that set too easily, and Flamethrower wasn't nearly doing enough to his flying types or stuff that were just fighting. So, well, besides Buzzwole, but Buzzwole's a Buzzwole. So I just figured Toxic would be a little bit better, and then Drain Punch just maximize our recovery against like extra and stuff. Yeah, like I said, this set gets entirely walled by Tentacruel, but aside from running Earthquake, there's not really a set that doesn't get walled by Tentacruel, and I think I can switch into that thing pretty well. So I'm not too concerned with that. Yeah. So next up, Inteleon, Scope Lens. Like, you know what's coming at this point. Like, this is by far the best set in my eyes. Like, yeah, 50% crit rate. Max speed, max special attack. Just because Cinderace outspeeds it by 1 point, and also helps because I bring Scale Shot again. Not that I ever plan to use it, but if I got the opportunity, a +1 Inteleon can outspeed an Adamant Excadrill in Sand. So with the speed investment I have, like just being max speed. So if he's Adamant, then if I do get to +1, then Excadrill can't revenge kill me anymore. So yeah, Snipe Shot, Ice Beam. Ice Beam just helps with the 2 flying types. Even though Snipe Shot would kill him if I got a crit. And then U-Turn, just because Tentacruel is right there. I didn't need a 4th move. And like, Tentacruel is just such an easy switch into this thing. It still takes like 40% from a Snipe Shot, and it doesn't have good recovery, but crit Snipe Shot at least. So, but like if I just get into a scenario where I think Tentacruel or something that I can't kill is switching in, then yeah, I can U-turn out on that. So yeah. And last but not least, Decidueye. I don't know why I always run a check button on Decidueye, just because like Torn Tease, it's gonna come, it's gonna be Spec, Scarf, something along those lines, and it's just gonna Volt Switch around me all day long. So I think just using this with the eject button to like at least stall 1 time of Volt Switching, I think that's just super nice to have. Maybe like I can get in like Slowking, set up the free Trick Room on the Volt Switch, just got max Def, and as long as I know he's not Specs, then I should definitely take a Volt Switch. Max defense, just secondary extra switch in, could be a Buzzwole switch in. Yeah, it could be a Stoutland switch in. It's mainly just for extra, just because it's so naturally bulky with Spadef that I think it's easily taking on Thundurus even without being invested in Spadef. And it helps her through Nicholas too. And then moves, Roost, Defog, knock off Leaf Blade. Roost, Defog, it's pretty much have to come. Like like I said, he has good hazards. Not really scared of hazards per se, but they're still annoying when I'm like U-turning around and teleporting around and stuff. I could take Defog off actually, because I wanted a 4th. I wanted U-turn. Because like, yeah, like I'm bringing Boots on Kyurem. Like Como doesn't care about rocks, Melmetal doesn't care about rocks, Slowking doesn't really care. It'd just be Decidueye and Inteleon. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna take Defog off for U-turn, but not doing that now. I'm only bringing knockoff for Corsola just because if that starts getting super annoying, I can always knock off Deviolite. I can knock off the Boots on the potential switch into this thing. Yeah, and then Leaf Blade just as a way to hit extra drill besides knockoff. Like, and then I could have brung Poltergeist. Like, there's no reason I couldn't have switched those two. But I just think having knockoff and Poltergeist on his head is pretty stupid. So yeah, I didn't do that. So yeah, see you guys in a little bit for the battle. I cannot believe that that is the problem. Oh man, this stupid Ethernet. Why does it not make LAN work? Whatever. Okay, let's see. He did bring Reuniclus. He didn't bring Corsola or Tentacruel, which I think is super nice because that means if I get Trick Room up, literally no Buzzle either. Like, yeah, like, I mean, Reuniclus is slower, but does Life Orb, Focus Blast, Oko, Melmetal? Reuniclus, because he's assuredly going to be slower if he's bringing that. I guess that can take on Inteleon, can it? 252, Life Orb. Why is that the sense? God, Focus Blast. Oh yeah, but it has to be Life Orb. Oh, I forgot I moved it over this time. I also mean Inteleon's super good as a lead here, I think. Like, because I think Torn is going to be his lead, but let's see. Tornado is theory. 252. Does Hurricane kill me? No, Hurricane can't kill me. So, if he's fast, well, he has to be Life Orb or Specs for Hurricane to kill me. And I think I'm willing to make that trade because he absolutely can't switch into Snipe Shot at all. Well, he could be like AV Reuniclus, but how much does AV Reuniclus take? Reuniclus Assault Vest 50. Not much. Well, I mean, it still can take 50%. Whatever. So yeah, best luck to you, Jack. He's gone into this. Oh, he's 27. It's the closest number I've seen to mine. Although I don't normally look at other people's numbers, but yeah. So leading Inteleon, I just think it's best overall. Yeah, that's Bird. Yeah, okay. That's why I didn't want to lead Como. Like, I want to get my rocks up as soon as possible, but I think it's fine. And now he has to be Specs or Life Orb and hit a Hurricane to kill me. Into Torn. Does Ice Beam kill, or is Snipe Shot just the better overall? Click. Crit Snipe Shot would kill. Ice Beam does not kill. So yeah, crit Snipe Shot's what I gotta go for. This could knock off, I guess. That'd be annoying. In which case I probably should have Ice Beamed. Oh, I'm faster. Okay, he's modest then. So if this crits, it just kills. Oh, he has a decent amount of HP in that U-turn. Nice. That's super, super good. Now that I know I'm faster too, because I'm max speed. So he's either modest, adamant, or just straight defensive. Which, how much? If he's just max HP, can he live that? Yeah, max HP can live that. So I'm also 4 for 4 on crits with scope lens, Snipe Shot, which I think is hilarious. Because I don't get lucky with anything else but crit Snipe Shots all day long. He should go Reuniclus here. That's like the only thing, really. Unless he could also be Scarf Torn. Entirely possible. But the fact that he's hesitating means I don't think he's Scarf Torn. Or Scarf Thunderous. Yeah. I'm just gonna click U-turn on this thing. I don't really have a reason not to. I'll go into Decidui, I guess. It's pretty specially defensive. I mean, the damage isn't gonna be anything. If I get a crit, that'd be awesome. No. Like 20-ish%, I guess. Yeah, I'm just going Decidui. No reason not to, really. Oh, I guess. Never mind. I forgot I eject button, but no. Trick Room. It'd be so funny if you bring Trick Room. No, Side Shock. Okay. This is actually better because it does less damage time with defensive. 185 down to 119. I can't do mental math, so 25 minus 119. 66. Well, we'll see what that is in a second. Wait, 66. Melmetal. Not Melmetal. Decidueye versus Reuniclus. Let's look at Life Orb. Level 50, Psyshock. How much did I say it did? 66. So yeah, he can't be max special attack with that roll. So yeah, I'll go Melmetal. Because he doesn't have a double Iron Bash switch in. He can go for Focus Blast here. Absolutely fine. It won't kill me because he's not Life Orb. Unless he crits me, I guess. But then just straight getting rid of this thing is going to be super awesome. Because it should die. If it stays in, of course. I could... Oh, I'm also faster if he's no speed investment. Because... Okay, he has a little bit of speed. This shouldn't kill me, though. Well, I was right. This thing's on. That was annoying, but... I mean, this is still entirely, like, super good here, because he didn't bring I don't think anything that's going to be Rocky Helmet, and if I get Trick Room up, like, it's just kill after kill. And he doesn't know I'm not Trick Room yet, even though he should have seen my week 2 battle. Unless he didn't, in which case I don't blame him. I'm not the most entertaining person here. That's also the only thing that switches into Snipe Shot. So, yeah. Torn, yeah. He's just gonna U-turn out here, right? So I'm going to go into Slowking. Is that bad? What is Slowking let in? Tyranitar. Still want you, kind of. Yeah, I mean, I'll go Slowking. I know he's just gonna U-turn, but I can pivot around whatever comes in. Let's see Thunderous versus Slowking. Thunderous. 1DT, level 50. Can Specs Volt Switch come in? Volt Switch. Oh god. Woo! Specs Volt Switch does 158 max. Woohoo! I could just be my son. Tyranitar? Yeah. It's a hilarious name. Crunch absolutely would kill me, so I'm not gonna bother with that. See some leftovers. Not that big. Oh, that actually did. That U-turn did a lot of damage. Hang on. So I think he's physically offensive based on that damage. I just go this thing. I have no reason not to. Slowking versus Torn. Tornadus Therian. 50. U-turn. This is easily predictable, but we'll see what he goes for. Yeah, just rocks. That's fine. Oh, that's not fine, because now Melmono's dead. Okay, this isn't fine anymore. I'm just gonna click Toxic, because I think Torn comes in. Oh, I should have still. What am I doing? Him setting up Stealth Arcs there just complete. No, I did take Defog off for U-turn. Dang it! Okay, well, Melmono's dead. So that means it's an Inteleon kind of game now. Withdraws, this should be Torn. Yeah. Toxic. He doesn't click Hurricane here ever, I don't think. So, I'm probably just gonna... Well, no, I protect here. Well... Do I protect here? I mean, he could... no, I know he's physically offensive, so he probably has Acrobatics. Which he could just be no item Acrobatics, which is fair. But I think he clicked U-turn here. Oh, I could also Scout. Yeah, I'm just gonna protect. Get the most damage off that I can. Now he knows I'm protect. That's not really gonna help him that much. U-turn, yeah. He could also not even have a flying move. Like, I don't know. Is it a throw to stay in here? When I have an entire Slowking right there that loses to the rest. No, it doesn't lose to the rest of his team, but screw it. He has to hit a Hurricane in Sand. Like, well, it doesn't lower Hurricane's accuracy, does it? He also could be like choice. No, he's not choice banded. Could be Specs, which I don't think he's Specs, but he is thinking about this. So this could be bad for me. Really bad. But if he stays in, it's just chipping him down even more. Okay, did U-turn. Perfect. I don't think he brought anything that's big crit. I don't think he brought anything that really, like, why? Every time I play, that's when Twitter starts going off. He doesn't really have anything that wants to switch into this, really. I mean, like, Thunderous, but Thunderous doesn't get much to touch me. Stealth Rock. I'm just gonna Toxic you too? Well, you just Volt Switches here, right? If he nasty, no, it's not bad for me if he nasty. It's bad for me if he's double agility. Or double dance, like nasty plot agility, but besides that, I think Inteleon can still take him on, so I'm just gonna click Protector, see what he wants to do. Because I can always just sack Melmetal if he clicks nasty plot. It should be a Volt Switch though, right? Psychic. Oof. He can't be Scarf. He didn't bring it in before. To be fair, he doesn't know Inteleon isn't Scarfed, but like the fact that I got a crit should probably be telling to him. Yeah, bye-bye Melmetal. You did your job, buddy. Yeah, man, you didn't do your job. You suck. Because you couldn't take a stupid Focus Blast from a unit. Well, you could. Full switch? Okay. That tells me he's not. Oh, man. Such good. Is this Last Turn of Sand? Okay, hang on. Inteleon versus this thing. Thunderous. I don't think it's... Ice Beam should kill from this range, so I don't even need to bother a Snipe Shot. Even though 50% chance to murder this thing is super good. Info. It's been that many turns? Jesus. Yeah, I'm just gonna click Ice Beam here, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna click Ice Beam. He doesn't have a switch into this, so he pretty much has to let this thing die. And anything else that comes in is gonna die too. To the next Snipe Shot at least. So, yeah. Hopefully Ice Beam kills. It was like, it did like 95 max, and he's at about, what, he would be at 88, I guess. So I guess if he's some amount of HP, then I might just straight lose here. But getting rid of this thing's so good, 'cause it's, okay. Please just be Torn. Oh, thank God. Bye, Torn. Is he even Boots? He was Boots. So this thing's gone. It should be gone. Well, I know I'm faster than that anyway, so... Wait a minute. This could be my shot. It's set up... I'm going for it. I don't care. This could be my shot. Because, like, I'm faster than Adamant, Excadrill, and Sand, so... So Inteleon gets killing this thing. Does it kill, what, Tyranitar? It's not gonna be max for lifetime, I don't think. Level, so 252 in Sand with Snipe Shot. Can kill? Why do I keep doing that? I moved my OBS over so I don't have to look underneath. If he's just max HP, a crit Snipe Shot absolutely can kill him here. Well, no, he's probably Spadef. No, that was stupid. He's probably Spadef for, what's its face, for Kyurem. So I'm not gonna bother. Just gonna U-turn him. That's a crit. I love Inteleon. Oh man. Yeah, you just always go Como here, right? He doesn't really have anything that beats Como at this point. Like, Torn's dead. I guess Thunderous still can with Psychic. Earthquake, yeah, it's not doing much. Do I want to click Drain Punch here? I think he goes... Well, yeah, I'm just going to click Toxic, I think. So he stays in, oh well. Oh. He's wasting his own turns. I'll click Drain Punch this next turn, because I don't think he wants to get his Thunderous Toxic. Dragon Punch. Because he could go Extra Drill, expecting me to keep clicking Toxic, because he doesn't know what my last move is. Could entirely be a Dragon move for all he knows. No, we just went back into Thundy. It's fine. Drain Punch. Still decent damage. Oh, he has boots. Okay, that makes sense. Healing any amount helps. But at this point, yeah, this probably shouldn't be able to switch back into Extra Drill. Oh, sorry if you heard that. Like, again, I don't care if this is nasty plot. Like, Inteleon always revenge kills from this range. He's not gonna be. Well, I guess he wouldn't be Volt Switch with nasty plot anyways. So. It's getting a little bit more chip off on him. I wonder why he's Protect on Tyranitar. Because that just seems counterproductive when you want to keep your stand up with Smooth Rock. But what do I know? It's not like Extra Drill is my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, just go into this thing. Like, it's not great anymore, I guess. I could also go Cure him, but that seems stupid, so. Volt Switch, right? Nope, Psychic Gun, okay. This is probably 2 KOs me, right? Absolutely. Oh, it's a crit. Okay, that's fine. Fair enough. I still think I was getting 2 KO no matter what, but does this kill me? No. Okay. I just want to get Inteleon in with as few turns of sand left as I can. So I'm just going to click U-turn here. Maybe I should have knocked off, but yeah. Yeah, Volt Switch. So I get momentum. Depends what he wants to go out into. Should be Extra though. But where do I go on Extra? Slow King? Yeah. So at this point, I don't have any switch-ins left to Torn. Does he have any Scald switch-ins? No, he doesn't have a Scald switch-in, so I go Slow King. Yeah, he doesn't have a switch into this. And I should live anything outside of Banded X Scissor, which then I find out he's banded, and then I move on with my day. I guess, well, no. I didn't calc this at all. I'm pretty sure Scald doesn't even kill. But, like, he has nothing that wants to take the Scald. And if I burn this thing, then that's... I just win from there unless Cinderace has Sucker Punch, which I don't really think it has a reason to have Sucker Punch. And the fact that it never came out earlier to Sucker Punch Inteleon. Oh, I guess, to be fair, Inteleon's probably out of range, or was out of range back then. He is calcing it, so he's debating what he wants to do. Hopefully Cinderace isn't Boots. Even though at this point, like, Inteleon just kills everything. He's really thinking about it. And he might just go for the damage. Like, yeah. Oh. Rapid Spin. But if I just burn him, it's over. So. Burn? Well, no, because he can't Rapid Spin. +2 Rapid Spin doesn't kill me. So. Yeah, he can't go for that. So he has to Earthquake here. And then this is his last turn of sand, so Inteleon just comes in and kills it. Earthquake, yeah. Crit. Didn't matter. I wouldn't imagine. Oh, he's Life Orb. Okay, yeah, sand is gone, so that means I can just go Cure him here, I think. Over, well, do I want to get Inteleon kills? Honestly? If I Scale Shot, then no, I have to Cure him. I'm gonna Cure him. I'm just gonna try to substall his Tyranitar that's coming in here. Well, actually, no. What do I do? I don't know what I do actually. We'll see. Because if I kill Tyranitar with a sub still up, like, If he rapid spins here, no big deal. Like, he's gonna kill himself next turn anyways. Yeah, I think I just need to wear this, let this thing kill itself, and then Inteleon wins from there. It should, in theory. Unless Cinderace's Scarf or has Sucker Punch, like it wins from there. So, yeah. Wins once this thing is dead. That also means I can't let anything on my team die until it kills itself. So, yeah, we need to play around that too. Tyranitar, please. This only goes bad for me if he has Rock Blast and hits a ton of times. Earth Power should just kill him from that range anyways. So, not too concerned with it. Sub. Life Orb Earthquake shouldn't even be able to kill me on Como if he doesn't get the boost, so Earth Power. So like I said, at this point, I just need Extra to kill itself. That's all I need. Earth Power should hopefully kill this thing from here. I didn't actually do the calc on Max Speed F Tyranitar, but it's still a cure I'm using Earth Power. I could try to Roost stall him, that'd be hilarious, I think, but he's stalling out his own turns. Interesting. Which is Ice Beam do Tyranitar. Cure him, Max Speed F Tyranitar. Plus for def, minus special attack. No, Ice Beam. Earth Power probably honestly doesn't kill. But yeah, I just keep clicking it. Cinderace U-turn shouldn't be able to kill unless he's banded, and then Thundurus also shouldn't be able to kill, so Earth Power. Skill. Yeah, okay. So this is dead. I do want to see actually from Cinderace if U-turn can kill, or U-turn can break my sub. That is Libero. Non-Libero U-turn can't unless he's banded, and then Thundurus. We'll see. Would this be dumb to click Ice Beam here? Because he's just going to U-turn, right? U-turn, Volt Switch. Oof. Inteleon can Wrench kill this thing, so I'm just going to click Ice Beam. Oh, that was dumb of me. But I'm just going to go into Como. Still did so much damage. Oh, good. That explained it. Oh no! Kyurem, why do you do this, man? I can't stay in though. Like, yeah, I can't stay in. I'm sorry. That was a throw. This is a throw, isn't it? Honestly, I should have just gone hard Inteleon. Like, low kick's not doing that much, right? I'm so sorry for that freeze. But to be fair, I'm making the play I would have made regardless. So, yeah, just going Como. Frozen. Sorry. But if you're kicking low kick again, it wasn't going to do that much to max defense. This thing. Oh man, I'm so sorry for that. Is this a throw? Doubling Inteleon here on. So what's? Well, no, he's not gonna stay in. He could click U-turn, I guess, which might make it a throw. How many turns is Sander left? Three Sandstorm turns. Okay. I mean, I could protect. If I do protect, it's 2. 2 turns left. He kills Como. Then yeah, that's split. So I'm just gonna click Tox. I'm gonna click Drain Punch here. Oh, okay. Well, that works too. So I shouldn't have protected that turn, which I didn't. But yeah, I think he clicked U-turn there, or extended but if he had that. Sandstorm. I'm so sorry. But I want this kill. I don't want Tyranitar to kill his own friend. I don't want it. Yeah. Because at this point, Inteleon wins. As long as I don't let stupid extra rapid spin. I'm so sorry. Oh man. I can't say anything. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just sack Como, or sack Curum. So I want to save this thing for extra for 1, and for, well, no, I don't. Do I sack? Do I sack this thing? I think I sack Curum. Yeah, I sack Curum. I can't let extra, like, if for whatever reason something dies, or for whatever reason Inteleon can't do the job, then I need Como. Psychic, yeah. Yeah, 2 psychic kills me. But to be fair, he could be modest, in which case I'm faster, but there's no way he wouldn't outspeed Curum, so I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, I think no matter what, Inteleon just won after I got rid of the sand, so I don't think the freeze mattered too much, because I could just sack stalled him out, but if it did, sorry. That's all I can say for that. But Inteleon is finally coming through. All this time, I've wanted it to do something, and the battle where I thought Melmetal was gonna go in is the battle that Inteleon wins. So fair enough, take it. Oh, thank God. That means I finally get my first win before Frost lasts. That's all that matters to me, is that I do better than him. To this, I mean, I could still go on a run, make playoffs, who knows, but that's my goal in every league, is just do better than him. Ending it with the snipe shot. No, I shouldn't have skill shot it there. Woo! First win in the CGT. Maybe my last, who knows, we'll see. Hopefully not. Got the crit again. It's 5 for 5 on snipe shot crits with Inteleon. That's what you love to see. Well, actually, technically, it's, what, 7 for 7 if you count the first 2, even though those were guaranteed. But, yeah, so, I'm so sorry for the freeze. Don't know how it would have played out if I didn't freeze you, but, yeah. Well, anyways, best luck to you for the rest of your season, and I will see you guys next week.